Yeah, this is leading towards the end of the film,
This
essentially,
is yeah.
where Spike eventually he then departs from Camp Kelson.
He does. Yes, he does leave the Bone Temple. Because now he's on to the Bone Zone. Because he
Jesus.
he leaves a note back at the back at the he leaves a note and the baby that his mom helped the infected give birth to back at the island where his dad is, and he basically says, "Dad, I'm not coming back."
Dad. Oh, thank you. This brings up such a good point. Okay, did you at any point in this film
Think that the
like
dad went out to find him?
yes,
Yes, I
I'm
did.
very curious. This is probably one of the things I was most excited to talk to you about because I'm curious about your perspective on this. There was probably like intervals of like 10 minutes that would go by that
Mm.
I'd be like, "Oh, wait, where's the dad? Like
Yeah.
what's going on? Like why is he not um now, we do get the scene where he actually returns to camp.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he comes back across the peninsula or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he leaves like a note.
And the
He leaves
baby.
the baby, which that I think there's a problem. That this is another big problem. How the hell did he cross that thing without getting seen or alerting any watch, night watch, and
Because
leaving a baby there?
well, listen, Void. If two kids can sneak out of
I can smell the bullshit a mile away.
two, then Spike can sneak back
Oh, no, no,
and leave a
no.
baby. But
You're
yeah,
right.
I
You're
thought
right. It's canon.
it's Ken. I thought the whole time though, I thought that at any moment the dad would have broken the rule about like
I
we don't come to find you to find his son. But no, apparently he's like, oh, I love me son, but we got a rule and I can't break it.
not that much.
Not that much.
Yeah,
Listen, I got a new wife already.
true. He's like, he just solved all my problems. I don't gotta feed this kid. I don't gotta worry about my old lady. Oh, damn.
But no,
I
it did seem like when the note arrived, because when he found out
Oh,
that Spike left the note, he booked it and he
oh,
started running like he was like
yeah,
Spike,
yeah,
Spike. So
yeah,
obviously the dad still cares about his son. Like he wants to
yeah.
find his son.
I've heard some people say that they did the dad dirty, and I kind of disagree. While I was feeling like he would be the kind of man to go out there after his son,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you can paint a picture where enough of the community and him would have just accepted the fact that this 12-year-old and his um, you know, mother with dementia who's sick are likely going to be dead
Yeah,
going out there alone.
yeah.
And so I feel like that, like anyone would be like, dude, they're going to die. Like you can't go out there. It's a lost cause.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you going to go out for and look like I just, but that at least is what allows me to believe his decision to stay.
It's probably one of those things where it's like when they went out there, he probably immediate was like, "Oh, my son's dead." He probably
Yeah, maybe.
already grieved the loss of his son.
Yeah.
So when the note came back and it's like, "Oh, he's still alive," that's
Yes.
probably
Yes.
why he was like booking it out there to be like
Mhm.
Spike, Spike, because he was like he probably had, at this point already accepted that his son
Yeah.
died.
Yeah. He probably already had a few kids. Named one of them
Probably
Spike out of in
named one, yeah,
honor.
named one of them Spike 2.
Spike. Yeah. Spike the second.
Spike the second. Like pokey thing. I don't know. We call him something other than Spike. Prick.
Frick. Splinter.
Splinter. Pin.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
Needle.
My vocabulary for spiky things is drying up.
Point.
Um,
But so I kind of do feel that though, like a little bit. Like I'd say they kind of did the dad dirty, and just because I wanted to see more of him in the film,
yeah,
because
same.
I really enjoyed his character.
Yes.
But oddly enough, this whole franchise has a bit of a history with fathers. the first film had the father who got infected by blood dripping in his eye, and if he would have just not done that for like 2 minutes, the
Yeah.
military would have. I mean, we find out those military guys aren't that cool, but still. And then the second one had this father that made as I've gone on and thought about it, the opening of 28 Weeks Later, where he leaves his wife, 100% justified. That was the
Oh
only
yeah.
logical decision.
I
That
was
was
gonna,
the
we didn't even
only
cover
logical
that.
decision.
I was going to cover that when we first talked about that. Did you or did you not fully support his decision?
At first, I didn't fully support it, but I 100% understood it. Now I fully support it because it's the only decision that makes sense. It's either we die together and
Yeah.
my kids have no parent, or I take the chance to get out of here.
Yeah.
Because she
was trying to, and she was trying to save like this kid that they didn't know, right? Like he's the one who brought these zombies to their house.
Exactly.
And then she tries to stop and save him, which again, I feel like you can see her side. Like all life is precious. Let's try and save this kid. And I literally think the debate ends in the width of a mattress because that was what's between them, right?
Yeah.
They're in like a room and he's on one side and they're on another. And I literally think it's just fate. And if he did anything but run, it would have been the dumb decision on his part.
It's because there was an infected in between them, like literally right there, and there was many more on the way. And he had already fought. He had already been fighting.
I love
zombies.
how
He had already been fighting zombies to help everyone have a chance to run away. But at that point, it was down to the wire. He had no weapon. He had his bare hands. There was nothing he could do. Anyway,
I love how we're going on a tangent because this needs to be addressed.
It needs to be addressed. But,
because again, remember when we get towards like the end of the film and he gets reunited with his kids and they're like pissed off at him. It's like he could have just been dead. Like he could have just like
at the like when he first meets with the kids, they're like, "So you did everything to help Ma, huh?"
Which was a great setup for the film to make you feel that guilt, Like, and he's like, "Oh yeah, kids, I did." Like, sucks he's gotta lie, but
I would have told the truth. I would have been like, "Hey, like, it was just a situation, and there was nothing I could do. I had to get out of there."
I would have been like, "Your mother chose another kid over you two."
I didn't.
Exactly, I chose you. See, yes. But I mean, again, crazy. She actually comes back again. Okay,
honestly,
so full circle.
He probably would have been fine if he just said that he didn't know what happened to her. If he would have not said that she died.
I feel like in that situation, he did go wrong. He should have been more honest and been like, "This is what happened. I made a crazy split decision. I think I made the right one."
Yeah, and then he gets infected for it. And then he causes an outbreak. Well, no, his kids actually are the reason the outbreak.
But he gets infected by his wife who was a carrier,
an asymptomatic carrier. Yeah. Anyway, moral of the story: dads get screwed in the 28 franchise, which is not cool. We need better representation for dads.
Yes, is that he thought she was as dead as Jamie thought Isla and Spike were dead.
Nice segue.
Bringing it full circle back to why he did not go out into the world.